North. Right, start of the first term. Bell Post still in Inverleigh, round 4. Matchday live this afternoon. It will be Horan in the ruck. He's going to go up and do the ruck work against Hybans. And the first kick comes from Mick Gros, goes inside Inverleigh's 50. McNamara loses the football in the tackle, tried to shuffle it out again. Pressure from the Hawks forwards. They wheel around, kick towards 50. Kennedy towards the square. Kennedy Hunt tapped away Addy. That's going to be a great battle this afternoon as always. Hybans to run after it. And Meehan across there to help out. He gets the ball to Meehan, wheels around on the left as he does. Tries to pull the ball back. Oh, dangerous kick. And a good play by the Bell Post Hill defence. They might be under a bit of pressure there close to the boundary line. It was Addy actually came across and got one. Still there. Under pressure, the Hawks. They get it away quickly. Grundle got the kick, got the handball away. Still in field of play. Addy comes screaming out. Handball towards Lima, and he is pushed over the boundary line with the ball. And we will have a boundary throw in about 30 around from the Inverleigh goal.
Boy, I got excited then, boys. The first matchup, 200 days in the waiting. Jack Kennedy Hunt's right, ready for the mark, and boom, Cam Addy spoils straight away. That's one to Cam.
So a throw in. 30 out, Hybans in front. Gets it down to the front as well. But rove by the Panthers. Can they break through? Baseley, kick around the corner. Barlow behind, but Barton in support as well. Handball back to James. His handball back to Zulix at half back. His kick was smothered. So the Hawks keep the pressure on. Seddon got it away by hand. Now they move it through quickly. Hands towards, in fact, that was Seddon, sorry. Goes with the kick to Kennedy Hunt and he finished it off. So Bowman got it to him. And then Seddon, good kick. And Jack Kennedy Hunt has the footy. About 25 out on a fairly acute angle. He's standing in front of the Inverleigh coach's box in the left forward pocket. And he comes in now. Right foot kick. Looks pretty good. Bill just hits the post and through for the first score of the afternoon. A behind to the Inverleigh side. Bell Post Hill yet to score. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first score scoreboard. 2 played.
So he missed round 2 against Werribee, then came back, kicked quite a few goals against Belmont, but I've heard from 5 different sources, 5 different amounts. So one thing we can say is kicked a few of them.
We reckon 11. I heard 11.
You said 11, I've heard 12, and I've heard 8 as well.
Well, there you go. It definitely wasn't 8 because the other 2 are more than 8, so you'll take them. And it's ball now at centre-half forward position. Fantella got the handball, put him under pressure. They was tackled, brought down again. Pressure arrives. Inverleigh in some numbers there, and they've been able to hold the ball up. So they played pretty well there at the true centre-half forward position here at Bell Post Hill. You said, but Inverleigh held things up there. Ruck contest. Hyman's front position, taps it out. Grozdanovsky over the top of the ball. He's able to free it out. And again, there's a free kick. The throw, says the umpire, so Bell Post Hill will be the recipient of the free kick. And it looks like Lima out there on the far side of the ground. So Lima now goes further to the far side. Barton looks like he's playing forward today. Over the top, Welsh, and interference to the umpire. So free kick going back to that player. So who's gone back? Have they put someone else back? No. Sulik's probably into the side. Just McNamara sent half back. Yep. So it's Timmy Barton. So they've added a string to their forward line structure. Taking it out of the back line. Lima again gets the kick. They come back in towards the centre square. Brackley stands the mark, and again they go back outside. Fantella in space by himself and a short along the boundary line. Player comes up and takes possession of the ball. Gives a handball over the top, went back. Fantella. He goes back, and it was with James. So they're fiddling around with the ball now. They've lost it. They turned the ball over. Inverleigh now have some numbers around the contest. Grozdanovsky, Mick goes by hand. Gets it back to Logue. Now to Seddon. Looks up. Oh, nice kick. Jack Kennedy Hunt just leads out and did not change stride. Takes a mark outside 50. So this will be tempting distance, but he's going to pass the ball inside and goes to file it. Play on, says the umpire. Didn't take it. A bit lucky there, I think. Ball out the back. Goes to Rabbis. He steadies himself round the boundary line. Meehan can't get his hands on the ball. Horan tries to pick the ball up, pushes in the back. Ball runs over the boundary line. Meehan takes it with him. And now it's going to be a throw in on that true centre wing position right here in front of the commentary box.
He's only 17 years of age, apparently, this Lockie Horan. Played some GFL senior footy for the Geelong West Giants. He's up against James Hybans.
So both ruckmen. Hold position. Hybens gets to the front. Little kick off the boot. Ends up in the hands of Rabish. Or his kick goes straight out of bounds on the full there, I think. Umpire says no. He must have been already over the line. Bit lucky there. So another throw in to take place. So Hybens now gaining front possession once again. The ball hits the ground. There's a holding decision. Umpire says it's going in below way. Hybens is the recipient. Setting round the back. And it's Hybens going to do the kicking. Goes into the half-forward line. Mick Gros goes back and takes the ball. Marks and plays on now. Fantella running past. If you're running away from that contest, is that... If you're running to it, I can understand it. But if you're running away from there when he's taking it...
It's a stupid rule. They do it in the AFL too, and it's stupid.
So Mick Gros now is going to be taken from outside 50 to about 20 out from goal. And a 45-degree angle, and we look right from where he's standing, right over his shoulder. So we'll get a good look at it as it comes off. And an opportunity for their first goal. He set it out.
Ooh.
Has it come back? I think it has.
Looking
the umpire says also it has come back. So Mick Gros has the first goal of the afternoon. And Inverleigh 1-1. They lead Bellpost Hill, however, yet to score. We have gone 6 minutes first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
His third goal for the season. Already 3 touches and 2 marks. Mick Gros probably one of those that flew under the radar, such was the impact of the Hawks recruits last year in Best and Kennedy Hunt. But don't have to tell you boys, he's been one of their shining lights the last couple of years under McDowell.
Is he in the interleague squad?
I believe so.
Hope so. Good player. Waiting for the footy to come back. So Inverleigh get the first goal of the afternoon. Breeze would be going that way, if any, I would suspect.
Yeah, it does.
Normally does to the northern end. Or the left of your dial, Grubby, if you're listening.
For the viewers.
Longest lunch break ever.
Is he at the U-Gangs or?
No, I don't know where
Yarraville
he
or
is.
something.
Yarraville. Okay.
Here we go. I'm sure you'll tell us in a minute. Back to the middle. Hybens gets it down nicely. Running through. The Hawks get it towards half forward. They can't take it though. Manganelli left it behind. Ball comes back out towards Meehan on half forward. Gets through some traffic. Left foot kick towards Kennedy Hunt. Addy in front. Kennedy Hunt can't take the mark. Free kick, said the umpire push. And Addy going to take the free kick. Be nice to have him at full back and Kennedy Hunt at full forward in the interleague team, wouldn't it?
Well, it stabilises two ends, doesn't it?
Addy plays on. Kicks towards Horan. Yates goes up as well over the back. Might sit okay. They can run away. Oh, bit of traffic came back there. The kick came quickly from Baseley towards Ettridge at half forward. Under pressure, got 3 around him. Walsh, who doesn't look like the caveman anymore, gets it away to Seddon. Goes into the middle of the ground. Panthers with the numbers. Doesn't sit though for Mays. Oh, he got his head ripped off. And we'll take the free kick in the middle. Wanted to play on straight away, just held up. Now he goes out wide, looking for Meehan, and also Logue is there. Gets feigns the handball, then goes with a left foot toe poke. The ball though turned back over. Barlow, he goes wide, looking for Baseley. Going to have Grundle against him. Got some support with Meehan if he can handball it over the top. He's also got one back. He can't pick it up though. Go and help him instead of yelling at him, Simon said, and he comes in and he picks it up now. On centre wing, goes back into the middle. Ettridge, not tall enough though. And the mark has been taken by Baxter. For Inverleigh, goes from centre wing towards Kennedy Hunt on a long lead at half forward. That's a good kick, and Jack will line up from 50 out directly in front. And you wouldn't have thought he'd have too much trouble with the distance. It'll be a question of accuracy for the leading goal kicker and the Whitley medalist.
So he's kicked 3 goals on Cam Addy on 2 occasions. The grand final, of course, and then their first meeting round 11 last year. 3 goals, 5. This is his chance to be a bit more accurate.
Comes in now, 50 out directly in front. And I think he's got it. Goal umpire says all clear. So Jack Kennedy Hunt gets his first of the afternoon, the second for the Hawks. They go to 2-1-13. They lead Bellpost Hill yet to score, and that's on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. 9.5 minutes played.
5 inside 50s to 1. What do we make out of that?
Dominating, aren't they, Dale?
Yes, no, Bellpost still having extreme trouble getting it past their wings on either side of the ground. So, as I said, I don't think that will worry Bellpost Hill. They will just continue to play the game that they play, take possession footy, and eventually things might open up. But again, Baxter looks good. Set half back for the in-league side. not being a selector or anything, but I think I might be putting him straight in, I think. So the ball from centre wing ends in the hands of Mian. He looks across the ground, went short, went towards Drew. Kick wasn't good. Drew has to go back and collect it. He's over the top of the ball, but he's got support now. The numbers are with him to lead. Fantella got the ball, handled over his head. As far as Page, he's under pressure. Little boot to ball, picked up by Mays. Handball goes to Logan. Logan from the middle of the ground goes long into the forward line, and the mark has been taken out there by McNamara. So good match up there. McNamara on Filet, who's going forward himself this season at the moment. As an option. Dan Gray goes wider. Sure, slow through the air, was dangerous, but it got the target. Dan Welve out the far side of the ground. He's going to trip the ball back inside. So again, the possession football that they play and do well. McNamara is the shorter option, a longer option out if he wants to go. Sulix is also here, called a play on now by the umpire. He's got that out, so Gray now goes to McNamara in space by himself, can go down the ground further, but he chips the ball back inside. Didn't get over the oncoming player, and that was Filet. He's taken off the ball, though. Picked up again by McNamara. Handball goes back. Ends in the hands of Lentini. Back outside. Fantella to Lima, and Lima now back towards centre wing. Barton's up. Mark not taken at ground level. Logue's the first to arrive. Can't get clean pick up. Yates with his head over the contest. Taken high, says the umpire. And we're going to have a free kick to Jack Yates. So Yates now just looking at his options further down the field. There aren't too many. He has Lima just off the back of him, but he goes down the line. Barton again, the target up in front, doesn't take the mark. Bowman's there for Inverleigh. He doesn't pick the ball up. Etridge's got his head over the contest. Went to Nankerville, runs out of the contest. Handballs back, goes back to Walsh. Just in a good position there for his out for the Inverleigh teammates. Goes back to Yates. He can't take the mark. Sulix picks the ball up at ground level. Had it. Then fed it through to Welve. Welve, little boot to ball. Pressure's on. Goes to Baseley. Has got running options. Handball goes over the top. Flacavento steadies himself from centre half forward. Goes towards goal. They don't meet any opportunities, and he's got one right through the middle there. So Flacavento has his first goal of the afternoon and the first for Bell Post Hill. There, one goal straight, Inverleigh on 2-1-13. And we have gone 12 minutes. First quarter, Buckley's Entertainment Centre, first quarter scoreboard.
I was a bit worried when I saw Caleb Baseley lining up in the forward pocket before that last centre clearance, but I don't know, maybe just, and he's actually coming off the bench just as I said that, maybe just that a bit ball winner just at half forward could work, and as we saw then, nice clean handball, Flacavento in for Bell Post Hill's first goal of the afternoon.
They just don't panic in the back line, do they? They do not panic. No. They were under pressure there for a long time, and they just worked their way through it, didn't they?
It's the same old thing. If you give them that little bit of space, they will take every inch.
Back in the middle, rode by James. A couple of don't argues. Left foot kick to centre half forward. Past a couple of players, and then it falls into the arms of Walsh at defensive 50 for Inverleigh. Goes out wide, but turns the ball over. And Flacavento gets it back inside. It's okay. Rabbis takes the mark right in the middle of Myers Reserve. Chips it to Lima, who runs off half back through centre wing now. Got a bit of space and time. Goes towards Lentini. Chopped off, though, by the Hawks. They need to pick it up. They're under pressure. That was a drop, I think, and the umpire said yes. Very low down on the punts there, too. I like it. Lentini will take the free kick right half forward for the Panthers. Geordie Drew dropped the ball there. Goes short to Horan, the big fella who drops it. Give James there in support. Gets around a couple, goes to 50, now lines up with a kick towards the pockets. That nobody there, though, for Bell Post Hill. Seddon takes the mark uncontested for Inverleigh. Switches play to the opposite side, back pocket, it's okay. They've just set it up to Blasio over the top. Oh, had to be quick to Baxter. It's spent a long time in the air, and he's been chopped off by Rabbis, and then he's wrapped up, and he drops the footy. The umpire says, puts me up, thanks, and there it is. Be another free kick to Bell Post Hill at 50. Rabbis will have it. So Tane Rabbis has got the ball. Called to play on now. Drives it long. Holds up into the square. Seddon from third and line takes the mark.
Confident.
He doesn't muck around. And he's taken the mark in the last line of defence for Inverleigh.
Possession number 6 or 7?
Seven.
He's in the interleg squad. Don't worry about that.
Sure
so
is.
he plays on, gets around Yates, backs himself, drives the ball long outside 50, looking for Hybens. Drew's there as well. Lentini put his hands up, can't take the mark. Hybens put his head over it and got one high as well, the umpire said, and will take the free kick. So Jimmy Hybens at half-back gives it away to Robbie Logue, who just rolls. In fact, it is Logue who rolls past and gives it to Grundle at centre wing. He plays on quickly, goes towards Kennedy. Hunt on a long lead, can't quite take the mark, dragged it in. Addy holds him up, then he got rid of it, fell into the arms of Lima. Handball over the top to Lentini. Handball back to Lima across half back. They go across towards Flacavento. Might need some help, gets around Meehan. Oh, that is holding the ball way too long. With the footy, Mays plays on advantage. No, said the umpire, and will come back. And Burke will take the free kick. So just didn't quite have any knowledge of the man running the other way to come and tackle him, and it was Burke. Not the smallest bloke to see either. So
it's my understanding he was the replacement for Jack Kennedy Hunt 2 weeks ago.
Jeez, now they got both of them in.
Now you got both, so and Grundle and Meehan, so they're looking good as a forward line.
50 out, sprays the footy and puts it through for one behind. So first score of the afternoon for Jason Burke. They go to 2-2-14, the Hawks. They lead Bell Post Hill 1 straight 6. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard, 15.5 played.
Ball comes in quickly and Fantello's taking the mark in the back pocket. Now this is where they need to do their homework and man them up, 1-on-1 football. He goes and plays on, kicks out towards Merrick, and he just let the ball go. It bounces just inside the line. Not too sure they could have put hands on that or not, but going to have a ball in to take place. Just outside forward 50. Merrick in doing the ruck work now. Hybens, as we said, will do this for most of the day. Thrown in by the umpire. Again, the ball hits the ground before any player. Picked up by Rabbis, got the handball away to Merrick. Merrick got boot to ball and again gets some valuable ground. Runs it around about 15 metres from where that last throw-in took place. And we'll have another one just short of our coaching or our box here at Bell Post Hill, centre wing.
You know it's a warm day when Will Urquhart's wearing the short sleeve, isn't it, boys?
Yeah.
So thrown back in again. Hybens taps the ball down, picked up there. Handball goes to Merrick. Merrick got the handball away. Just went past Hybens, picked up by Welv. Little left foot kick into the forward line. Marcus taken by Barton. So Barton outside the half forward line goes quickly. Short towards Page. He's up. Doesn't take the mark at ground level. Needs some support. Has it. Handball goes over the top. Merrick's continued to run and kicks towards goal, but can't bring it back anywhere near far enough. And through for a minor score. So Bell Post Hill to 1-1, 2-2 in Inverleigh, and 17 minutes gone first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
Where's Baxter from?
Bell Park. He was actually in the GFL Interleague squad a few years ago.
Yeah,
so keep your eye on him as well.
He was their centre half back, Jason.
Yeah, he was too. And he kicks from full back and does nicely and gets it to the middle. And the Hawks will get it. Oh, Bowman. I don't know who he thought he was, Rocky or somebody, but he just ran straight into a tackle from Danny Gray, and he has unloaded the footy, so holding the ball, he gets it at the back end of the centre square. He goes to Lentini, chips it back towards Fantella in the middle, takes the mark, plays on quickly now, goes to centre forward. Barlow takes the mark, Grubby's favourite. He goes 50 out from goal. Terrible kick off the boot, but it was okay in the end because Page ran onto it, just sat it out in front, and he took the mark. So it looked terrible off the boot, but got into the arms of Joel Page, and he will shoot for goal from 30 out directly in front.
So we've gone nearly 20 minutes. Inverleigh have controlled the game for nearly 15 of it, and Bell Post still could be a point down.
Yeah, that's the way it works, isn't it? That's how it happens. Joel Page, who's playing a bit early this season.
Yeah.
I'm used to him being playing in round 4. He comes in, right foot kick, brings it back with the breeze beautifully, and has put it through for his first of the afternoon. Second for the Panthers. They go to 2-1-13. They trail Inverleigh 2-2-14. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard, 18.5 minutes played.
Don't want to make excuses for Bell Post Hill in round 1 when we saw him, but you do have to realise, even though the Lions came within 7 points late in that game, Joel Page wasn't playing. Another one who I've already mentioned today, Caleb Basley, who did some alright stuff in the first 5 minutes, been a bit quieter since. Look, don't ever write Bell Post Hill off. Never, ever do that.
So back with the middle we go, and it's Merrick who gets the ball down. Seddon came through, couldn't pick the ball up. Basically does, got a little boot to ball. Ball runs back towards their half-forward line. Coming up to meet the ball was Marr. Had it and lost it. Merrick did nicely, kept the ball alive, and it goes into the hands of Basely. Has a player outside, and that's Rabbis. And now he can get the ball and run. Barton will be the target, although working hard. ball is going to be picked up by James. He left it behind in the end. Barton could have handballed again, but again, they opt to go into the forward line. Goes towards Page. He needs to pick the ball up. Has support outside. They got to tap away, but it's Baxter who got the hands to Grundle. Grundle goes into the middle of the ground looking for Perrott. Good hands out in front of his body, and that's a good mark. Chopping the arms at the umpire. And he's going to go get the mark, free kick, whichever you like. So now he decides to go long. Kennedy Hunt is that option. Long into the forward line, 2-on-1 ball, hits the ground, picked up there by Filet, goes back towards Kennedy Hunt. Good support there from Burke, put his body on the line, but it's Bellpost Hill with some safety and numbers back there, and they work their way all the way back to the goal square where Barlow's got the ball and delivers it out wide, and Yates has taken the mark. So work it, just running the boundary line now. I reckon he'll be the option. He still hasn't seen him, but he goes short and straight down the middle, and the mark is taken there by Barlow. Freed him up a little bit today with Barton going to centre forward. He goes into the middle. Mark is taken there by Baseley. Looks to get on his right foot, and he does so nicely. Into the middle of the ground has Gray. Runner outside, Fantella. Held up nicely, though. Inverleigh just working back. Now there's 50 metres. Who was that for?
Now it's against Billy Cations here. Stepping over the mark,
Did
Jase.
not move
Was that
inch.
Billy or Burke?
No, Billy
Burke
Cations.
running past. You sure? Because Burke's coming off. I don't know. But anyway, it's
a questionable call, but we've just got to go with it.
We've had one each way now, so that squares things up a little bit. And now it's Dan Gray. I don't think he's ventured himself forward too often. We'll check his kicking prowess. Comes in from about 35 to 40 metres out and has put it straight back over the umpire's head. So he's got his first goal, and believe it or not, Bellpost Hill are in front. They're 3 goals, 1. They lead Inverleigh on 2-2, and we have played 21 minutes. First quarter, Buckley's Entertainment Centre, first quarter scoreboard.
Yeah. You look at a call like that. I will have to look back on the video and see if it was in fact Billy Cations or Burke, as you said, Dale. But I saw Billy wore the number 4 right in the middle of the mud. Did not move an inch, so it must have been Burke. I'm hoping for that umpire that it was Burke.
We've got a boss here to look after those sort of things for us today.
That's right. We don't have to worry about him, Dale.
Someone that knows a bit about the calling of the game.
Correct. Merrick and Hybens. Merrick gets it to Fantella. He goes towards half forward. That's a hold. The umpire said yes, it was. Bellpost will take the free kick. Maher, I think it is. Drives it from the middle. Goes out towards Ettridge. Punched away by Bowman. Goes through the middle. Oh, in fact, it was Nankerville right next to him. Free kick going to be found for Bellpost Hill. Left half forward. And they've got the footy. Flacavento. Called to play on now. Drives it inside 50. Oh, good mark, was it, by Bowman. Umpire said play on. Barlow puts the tackle on Meehan. The umpire will come in and ball it up. And 40 out from the Bellpost Hill goal. A big pack around it too. Around this ball up. Merrick up against Hybens. Throws the ball in. Hybens up high. Gets it down. Rode by Baseley. Kick around the corner. Oh, hit the post. Jeez. So 3 for 1 behind to the home side. They're 3-2-20. They lead Inverleigh 2-2-14. Buckley's Entertainment Centre. First quarter scoreboard, 23 minutes played.
As expected at the Winter Resort, Belmont Lions 3-6-24, leading Corio 1 behind.
So Baxter quickly indications. Cations further afield. Goes looking for Grozdanovsky. Needs to chase it down. Picked up though by Barlow. Got the handball away to Rabbis. Can look back inside. Has Sulich, but he goes along the boundary line. Runs through a group of players. It's going to be Maher that runs onto the ball, but Baxter coming the other way. Picks the ball up. Goes back to Grundle. He puts boot to ball, so he goes back to centre wing. Going back with a flight. And the mark is taken out there by Meehan. He wasn't coming back. It was actually Barlow, but Meehan from behind. He's taken the ball now. He goes quickly into the half forward line. Goes towards Brackley, gets through his legs, picked up at the back of the contest, and it's going to be Addy. Gets the handball away to Yates. Yates will go to Sulich. Will he drop the ball? He's under a bit of pressure now. Yates is there to support him. He's dropped it. That's a throw, says the umpire, and I can tell you it's a throw also. Locke Perrott has got the free kick. So Kennedy Hunt's already on the move for him. He's gone one way and back the next. That's the direction he goes in. Kick was poor, and Dan Gray comes in, and he will take the marks and steady things down for Bellpost Hill. So short they go. With that glare, I think that's James that's got the ball down there. Yep. Car window straight in the eye there, but we're good. We're going back towards centre wing. Mark out the back, doesn't take the mark. Sulix is also there. Rogue over the top of it. He's jumped on. Probably should have been a free kick there, I would have thought. High, says the umpire, and that's the bloke from about 50 metres away. So, free kick goes to... Can you do that?
I don't know, but the umpire did. Gave it to Sed and he just kicked it. He wasn't even in the play.
Anyway, Brackley's got the ball now on the half-forward line, stops and props and goes back inside, and Kennedy Hunt comes up, takes the mark, got the handball away to Mays. He's taken a tackle and drops the ball. Umpire says that is incorrect disposal, so good work back there. I think it might be Lentini, is it? Again, no, that's him that's got the ball. So ultimately Urquhart at the tackle. And Lentini with the ball right now, and he goes straight up the middle of the ground, basically in some space by himself, takes the marks, there's options, far side of the ground, he's looking that way, he goes out wide, sits it in the air, Dan Gray pushes up from behind, handball over the top, they're out and they're free, Flacavento can run in towards 50, delivers the ball towards Page, good strong mark and lead, and he's got the ball, he's outside his range here, but he plays on, he goes long to the goal square, out the back, Seddon gets back, he works hard, got back to support, again it's Ettridge working in there, picked up there by Nankivell, get the handball away, player out there moving away there is Howard, gets the ball short, out to Bowman, got the overlap there, goes back to him, and that's Howard we're talking about, from the half-back line, he kicks the ball towards centre wing, Perrett's there and he takes the mark, so Locke Perrett has the mark, looking to go quickly, gets on that left foot, you know where the next target's going to be. That's a better looking kick. Unfortunately, didn't quite get there. Kennedy Hunt couldn't pick it up, so Bell Post Hill, they turn things around. They go back the other way towards centre wing. Dan Gray, a little bit of space out there for himself. Gets around the oncoming player, got the handball away. Umpire says it's a throw. Is it a throw when you handball it?
It is on that occasion.
Because it didn't hit a player?
Yep, and 50.
Yeah, is that against Daniel Welve?
Well, I was against someone for not handing the ball back to the Inverleigh player on the full, I would think. But again, I don't know whether the free kick was there for a start. But anyway.
So it's the third questionable decision for the quarter.
Well, we might have to go to the umpires room next. Grubby, you'd be loving this.
Roaming BT in the umpires.
It's actually lucky Grubby's not here.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mick Gros has a free kick. Now, he's in range, definitely. That's not going to be a problem. He has one for the afternoon and can square things away here for Inverleigh if he kicks straight. Looks okay off the boot. Is it holding its line? No, it's going across, says the umpire, for a minor score. Mick Ros 1-1. Inverleigh now 2-3. They trail Bow Post Hill on 3-2. 26, nearly 27 minutes gone. First quarter, Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
Lima chips it in. Urquhart takes the mark in the back pocket. McNamara running for him out wide. He's got Gray short. McNamara still calling for it. Oh, and they turn it over. That was pretty meek and mild. Kicker back around the corner towards Kennedy Hunt, who goes up. Can't take the mark. Addy off a step. Gets the clearing kick outside 50, but it's just kick to kick at the moment. Burke takes the mark. Handballs it away for Inverleigh. They chip the ball now. That's better. And Filet takes the mark. And we'll shoot for goal from 40 out. Close to the boundary line. Grubby wants us to leave the umpires alone.
No.
Pot. That's the pot.
Now, was that Seddon who set it up? Because it was a beautiful kick right into Filet's space there.
Yeah, I think it was actually. Got it from Burke. Filet comes in. Should stick to the back line, Jack. And kicks it out of bounds on the full. Across the face of goal. So James will take the free kick for Bell Post Hill. Players push across. The opposite side of the ground now, so coming commentary box side, looking for Barton. Hybens against him. Barton got a hand to it. There's the siren, 4-quarter time. And it is Bell Post Hill 3-2-20. They lead Inverleigh 2-3-15. The goal kickers Dale at quarter time.
Yes, the three goal kickers for Bell Post Hill are Page, Gray and Flacavento. And for Inverleigh, we have Mick Ros and Kennedy Hunt.
5 points of difference at quarter time. Bell Post Hill 3-2-20. They lead Inverleigh 2-3-15. We will take a break and come back with the second quarter match day live this afternoon between Bell Post Hill and Inverleigh. You're listening to 94.7 The Pulse.